I only coach what you want. Now, you may think, well, what is that? And sometimes you don't know what you want. I didn't know what I wanted. I spent half of my life trying to figure out what that was. But what I do know is that everybody has this place that they're supposed to be, and that is what they really want. But a lot of times we will hold ourselves back because we don't believe it, we don't trust ourselves, we think it's a little nuts, whatever it is. But every single person has something. There was a message that came through this morning, and it said, this is in my writing, my Any Advice for Today, and many of you follow that. And it said, you will trust yourself more. I go, okay, fine. What is that about? And then I went and I looked at a video. I listened to a video that I did from a session, a channeling session, a Wilhelm channeling session, Conversations with Wilhelm. I'm doing one this Monday as well, as many of you know. But it was October of 2021. And I'm listening to that, and I'm thinking, this is what's going on now. This is what was being talked about. It is not a secret that something's going on in our world. You have to see that. You have to have noticed that something is different. We've had all sorts of weather events. We have a war happening. We have all kind of discourse, and there's going to be more of it because we're coming to know who we are individually. Every single person has this place that they're meant to be, but a lot of times we can't get there. Well, I have this gift that I've been given that I'm going to honor and do that and help more people come to know who they are and give them what they want. It could be a lot of different things. Someone just asked me on Facebook, I haven't even answered it, I just saw the message come up, but what is the Burnley method? And I said, and I'm going to go back and explain to them, it's something that I came up with a while ago because I recognized that I had very different parts of myself that I wasn't honoring and acknowledging and owning completely. And so I thought, I want to be an example because many people are like that. You have different things that you've done in your lives. You have different interests. You have a lot of things, and you may not have been able to put them all together. You may not have even believed that they were all part of you or what you were meant to do. That was my life, so I understand that. But now I can see it very clearly. I'm highly intuitive, so as you might know. And so it's thrilling for me to guide someone to that place of authenticity, the place that they're meant to be, that they were meant to actualize, their God-given place in the world or talent, whatever it is, everyone has that. And so that's why I'm changing everything. I've been talking about this for a while, but now I know that I have to move in this direction because I want to work with people who are willing to become all that they could be. And it takes time. This is the process, and I'll just explain it to you so you get it. We will train ourselves in particular ways, and it's all in the mind. It is all in the mind. We will come into the world. We have particular families, places that we were born, countries, whatever it might be. And those places might have been a little restrictive, might have caused us to not understand who we were. And then we have to work through that. That's called living. It's called evolving, and it's a process. This is why everyone is trying to find the next coach, the next therapist, the next group, the next program, all of that. That's what I did. I've done it for years, and my little mini biography will tell you that. However, what that gave me was the ability to help other people get to that place. The reason that our world is in chaos right now is because too many people have not owned themselves, have not put the love that they could have for themselves into the world. So we have a lot of hatred and wars and conflict. That's what it is. And I can talk about this because it's been proven now. You can see it in science. We have quantum physics, as I talked about before, that we're understanding more. I even said something about noticing kind of ridiculous things. People were looking at, oh, wait a minute, could there be extraterrestrials? Could there be other things? Well, there's something. We don't know. We're humans and we're always evolving. And so what's coming out this weekend, and you'll see it, they're doing another report, I think it's this weekend, the government again is going to talk about all these things that have been hidden, these unknown flying objects that no one wants to talk about because we can't explain it. That's what happens. When we can't explain what is happening in our lives or in the world, we kind of make up stuff or we just live in fear. That's all. And so it is about being willing to take the next step into who you're meant to be and owning that. And that's what I'm helping everyone to do now. So that's why I'm changing things. I told you my site and everything will be different next week, because the one-on-one what I'm doing is working with people. We first do a consultation. It's a consultation to figure out how we're going to do that. And again, only if that is something that you want to do. If you want to get to that place of feeling completely you're in your authentic self, being that, then that's what we'll do. And not everyone's going to want to do that. So there's two different ways. I'm going to have my online program, which will be a group program. Those are really effective because you have no idea when you come into the group and you're working with other people. You can see, you first of all, you have comfort, you form camaraderie, but also you can see, wait a minute, there are a lot of people doing the same thing I'm doing, and so I'm feeling a lot more secure in what I'm doing. But also, it's getting you out of your comfort zone. We're hiding out all the time. We're afraid of ourselves. We're afraid to put ourselves out into the world. I work with so many people who just want to develop that confidence, self-confidence, to do what it is they think or feel that they were meant to do. I just had a wonderful conversation with this guy, and he's 38 years old, and he said he was terrified to even talk to me. I go, why? He was really nervous about doing this because he says, I've never spoken to anyone about this in person. I've never done that. And I said, well, you're talking to the right person then, because I'm great at that. I love doing that. And we had the most fabulous conversation, and I could see this person is here in the world to make a contribution, as everyone is. But not everyone will acknowledge that. Not everyone will accept it. And he was afraid of saying those things to me. I said, no, I'm the person that you're supposed to say them to because I understand it. I know how you don't trust and you think it's strange that you have been granted something that you're meant to bring into the world. Every single person is, and we just have to become willing to acknowledge that and move toward it. And that's what I'm going to help everyone with. So there'll be different, you'll see all of the information, but there'll be different tiers, so to speak, that you might come in. Maybe you want a 2-month program, a 3-month program or something, or maybe you want to do a year. Because see, we don't change overnight. The process is uncovering what our blockages are. That's the first thing. Who am I? Why am I here? Why am I stuck in this place? Let's look at that. Then we figure out what it is. There are certain blockages that are there. Then we have to give you things that are going to change that. And these are cognitive behavior changes because they take time. We know enough about neuroscience now to understand that's how we learn. That's how we change. That's how we accomplish absolutely anything. And it takes time. You kind of move into this next place. Okay, I accept that now. Now you've actually changed. You're actually a different person because your brain creates all of it. But we have to go through the process. And then going through that process, that's one thing. We've done that now. Now what are you going to do with it? Then it's about put it into practice, taking it out into the world. And if it's your career, this is about becoming really successful, by the way. But the entire program, all my work is about self-actualization, getting you to that place where you know you can go out and do the thing that you are meant to do, and that's going to cause you to be far more successful, much more successful, and earn so much more money because you'll be excited about it. It'll feel real to you, and you'll want to get up and do it every single day. That's where I got to. That's why I go so much, because there's something that happens to you when you feel this right place that you don't want to stop, and it's exciting. And you're not living in fear and doubt all the time. And that's what I know that I'm meant to help everyone, more people than I've done so far. I'm going to help more accomplish that, and I hope you guys are some of the ones that come with that. But we will see. But what you do is you just apply for the application, and we set up a time. That's it. But it's about what you want, even if you don't know what that is. All right. I'll see you guys soon.